engagement ring, financial health, and good morning. It is Sunday. I'm going to write down everything that I need to do on this sticky and then the things that I'm going to realistically do in the Sunday spot of my planner. Okay, so this is what I got. Gym, groceries, cook, tour gyms, wedding plan, nails, wax investment, November, December budget review, dye eyebrows, lashes, and post on YouTube. Priority would be gym. I'm already in my gym clothes, so I knew that was gonna happen. And I think what I'm gonna do is group investment allocations and November budget review together after the gym at a coffee shop or something. And then we'll do groceries. Oops, I didn't mean to circle that. Circle in my head means it's gonna get grouped with something else. And I'm not grouping groceries with things I'm gonna do at the coffee shop. Anyway, groceries, November budget review, and investments are going to be grouped together because I can sit down and get that done in a coffee shop. Groceries next, and then last thing are self-care things. So I'm going to group, nails takes way too long. I definitely want to wax. I'm going to group waxing, dye brows, and lashes together. I think before I hit the gym, I'm going to try to work on my YouTube post first, so this will actually be 0. I won't even put that down. I'm just gonna do that now. But this is what my day is looking like now, just so that it's not as messy as this looks, and just so I have the things I put off for my future self, I'm keeping this sticky. So 1 is gym. I haven't been to I only went to the gym 2 times this week. Yikes. Yeah, I skipped Friday, Saturday. I never want to skip more than 2 days in a row. So Sunday is a must. 2 is coffee shop. 3 is groceries. And 4 is, I'm just going to call all of this self-care. Self-care. And that's what my day is going to look like today. I didn't do any of this. All I did yesterday was edit. I was sitting on the couch all day and it was nice. Okay, I got the digital camera for our angel tree gift and a card reader in case she wants to plug it into a phone. These I got either Thanksgiving weekend, either Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I think these 2 I got Cyber Monday. This is a fake engagement ring for when Phi and I go to the Philippines. Wow, that looks pretty similar. So this is the real ring and this is the fake ring. This was less than 15 bucks. This was on sale. I got stick blush because when we travel I don't want to carry liquids, solids as much as possible. So I heard a lot of good things about the bronzer for the ColourPop sticks. Oh wait, this is the bronzer. I got the bronzer and the blush. I hate it when they put a box in a box. So excited to have lamps on our nightstand. I will show these at another time, but they look like this. The stand is black and then the shade is white. I'm so annoyed with myself. I accidentally deleted half of my last vlog. So that's a little heartbreaking. I'm gonna see how fast I can edit this because I spent a good amount of yesterday doing that. And I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. But I am gonna test how fast my editing skills are so I can finally get to the list that I just hashed out. It is 2 o'clock and I just re-edited one of 2 vlogs what happened was I made one really long one that nobody's gonna wanna watch. It was over an hour long. Oh my gosh, Gray looks so cute. One second. Look at him like he owns those trees. He's so emo looking. Back to what I was saying. I had one massive vlog recorded and edited that I worked on yesterday. So it was over an hour long, and I decided to cut them in half because nobody's gonna want to watch all of that. So I cut them in half to a little over 30 minutes each. How I did that was I duplicated the project, and the plan was to cut the first half and from one and then the second half from the other. But what ended up happening is I deleted the first half on both of them. So I just re-edited the first half, and it took me 12:30, not that bad actually, an hour and a half. An hour and a half to edit. Oh my God, I need to blow my nose. One second. It took me an hour and a half to edit a little over 30 minutes of vlog content. Now I can finally move on to my to-do list for today, which was gym, budgeting and investments, grocery, self-care. Let's see how much we can get done today. Hello. That was a great workout. I always say that at the end of or after every workout. But before that, I am dreading it so bad. I'm dragging my feet. I don't think I'm gonna go grocery shopping. There's so much food in the fridge that I need to look at what we have in the fridge before I buy anything else at the grocery store. So I'm gonna cross number 2 off, or cancel number 2 off of my to-do list. Number 1 checked off. Number 2, actually I think number 2 is was go to a coffee shop to do my budget stuff and investment stuff. Number 3 was grocery store. But I think what I'm gonna do is eat and at the same time review my budget for the month. I did not get to I'm not really good at sticking to my to-do list, but in order at least. But I am marking things off. So Phi and I got home around the same time. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off this vent. Okay, hi. Phi and I got home around the same time. We ate and I showered. Now I'm about to wax, do my eyebrows. I actually hate waxing myself, and for clarity, I do wax my own Brazilian, and I like to do it pretty consistently, so it just made sense for me to learn how to wax myself. I learned during COVID when all the salons were closed because of the pandemic. Ooh, it looks good. It might be too hot. Oh yeah, that's good. Just gotta stir it a little bit. Oops. It's still a little thick in the middle. I think that should be okay. I could have done better. Ooh, nice. Hate doing the other side because I'm not ambidextrous. While I do this myself, I would not teach anyone because I feel like I just don't feel like I do it properly, and there's probably a proper way to do this. The difficult part is all the nooks and crannies. Nice. Waxing that part can get really frustrating. Anyway, I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera. It's basically a bunch of what I've been doing, applying the wax, ripping it off. The interesting part, which I'm not gonna show, are the nooks and crannies that I mentioned. Like, I get in all these different weird positions just so that I can apply the wax and rip it off in the most smooth way possible. Oh my god. I turned the music video into Legos.
He's literally.
What led to that ding? Like, what caused? Good morning. I started my day at 7:30 this morning. By that, I mean I started my work day at 7:30 this morning. I had calls for an hour, and now I took 30 minutes to go to the bathroom, make a coffee, and heat up some muffins for myself that I made a few days ago. I want to say almost a week ago. Okay, I don't have as many calls as I usually do. So I have a block of calls in the morning that I'll hash through, and then a mighty to-do list. I am kind of eating lunch late, but I also ate a second breakfast. Now I'm eating a late lunch. The usual agency life fashion. Things are changing again, so this day has been pretty hectic. Even though I signed on at 7:30 this morning, I'm signing off at a normal time. I think I'm just gonna take a half day on Friday. I'm not letting this eat into my time. This is what I made last night. Super vegetable-y. It does not look very appetizing right now, but it smells really good. It's soup with a bunch of vegetables, loaded vegetables. It is the end of the day. I have one more call to hop on, but I will take that from the car because Phi needs to pick up his car, and I'm gonna help him do that. Just dropped off Phi at the car detailer body shop. I don't know what to call it. Just the car place. So he's picking up his car. We're driving separately back home, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do once I do get home. I ate a late lunch. I had that soup. So I'm not feeling hungry just yet. Maybe I will work out and then also update my planner. See, this is why I don't know what to do, because I didn't update my planner at the beginning of the day. I'll take a look at the things that I have been procrastinating and putting off. If I want to do any of those, I will. And if not, I will resort to doing some crafty girly things just to relax and chill for the rest of the day. I'm glad I don't have any plans, no dinners, no outings, no errands, nothing pressing at least. This is the most traffic I've been in lately, and it's not even that much. Mostly because I work from home and because I don't leave the house much. Oh man, Oh, what a day. Let's get one thing out of the way. One thing at a time. Upper body workout. Just a quickie little something. It took me a little bit to pick a YouTube video to watch while I'm working out, but I finally chose one and we're finally gonna start the workout.
But in 2018, I was in a car by myself, and I felt like the whole process was very my content on YouTube. I try to post 3 long form videos a week, and then do short.
In my app, I noted that I lifted 22 and a half dumbbells in my shoulder presses, and I don't know how I did that. It feels so heavy right now. So I'm gonna go down and weigh it.
Really go to the gym, doing things that something else. I like reading, so like I'll read on my Kindle through the living.
I would drop my weights, and I think that startled Gray, so he would run up to the front door. And now he's just sitting there watching me.
One thing I needed to work on and my quarterly quest for like a project that I really needed to move forward. And the time, I'm not making the time, like I'm not like doing the thing. And it was like, okay, step 1, then I go on Slack, reply to teams for basically as soon as possible. Social event that's just stuck in the calendar once creates time.
All done. I'm done, Gray. I didn't pull out my planner, but this is what I decided to do, which is to pack the angel tree gifts I shopped for. I feel like I should get them sweats. There's so much room in the box still, so I might as well. And I have time. I have until December 17th. Okay, I'm not gonna wrap this. It's prepped right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna prep it so I know what boxes I can put into the recycling bin. I'll do the same for Amaya's gift. So here's what I was talking about. I got Amaya the digital camera, a first digital camera type camera, very beginner. Tried to scratch off the label, but then realized there was a label under the label. So I gave up on that. Press-on nails. These are so cute. They're for kids specifically, and I think these should be perfect for an 11-year-old girl's hands. And then we have the adapter that I was talking about. So you can connect this to a computer or another phone. And I think that should cover it. I thought about getting her boots, but with boots, I don't know what kind of boots. There's just so much, so many options. Whereas with Ross, sweats are pretty simple, and I'm sure just a simple basic color like black or gray would be fine. But with boots, there's like, what do 11-year-old girls like in terms of boots? And we live in Vegas. What kind of boots are you wearing, girl? I'm all showered. I finally took off the birthday sign from Raya's birthday / Friendsmas, and I'm heating up some pasta to eat with the soup I made earlier. I'm just gonna eat it again. I'm too lazy, tired, and don't want to think about, wait, why am I grabbing a spoon? Oh, because I'm eating soup. I don't want to think, oh, no. Okay, this is the soup. I packed it with a ton of vegetables. I think I already showed this when I had it for lunch, but I'm gonna add noodles because I need some carbs. I updated my planner a little bit. Sorry, it's a little bit loud because our air filter and vents are on. What I was saying is that I updated my planner a little bit. Right now, I just want to put my hair in braids so that there's a little bit of texture in my doing my hair tomorrow. Some overnight, not curls, but overnight crimps. I don't have to worry about it in the morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm really hoping that I get my butt out of bed and into the gym. It will be a leg day because I worked out my upper. I worked out my upper this evening, as you saw. Tomorrow's Thursday, so tomorrow is gonna be a workout, work. Last thing, this thought crossed my mind is a gym. It's kind of a fancy gym. I think it's a little too high tech for me. Like, I just need simple, the basics, get someone to customize a plan, maybe nutrition plan, teach me about the human anatomy and overall physical therapy specifically. I'm saying all these things, and now that I'm saying it out loud, it doesn't sound that simple. But compared to what I was seeing on this gym's website, they were like all too high tech about blood infusions and all that stuff. So I'm like, I don't need all that. I just need a gym, a trainer. I don't even need a trainer. I just want to find somewhere that he would also be comfortable in. Sometimes I hate braiding my hair because my fingers cramp. I'm gonna finish braiding my hair, get ready for bed, and I will see you tomorrow. About to go to the gym. Phi woke me up. He was snoring so loud. Maybe he meant to do that because now he's not snoring at all. And I say maybe he meant to do that because I probably wouldn't have gotten out of bed if it wasn't for his snoring. Feel and look disheveled. That was a good workout. I'm glad I went. Or maybe I'm just saying that so that I make sure I get my ass to the gym again tomorrow. Something I learned was that the angel tree that my gym is hosting is for kids in foster care. I didn't realize they were specifically in foster care. So I'm glad I grabbed two. The tree itself is a live tree, and those are donated by Star Nursery. So that made me feel good inside. Plus, there's not a lot of kids that Phi and I shop for. It's not like as if I was in Toronto or in Chicago. We would have a bunch of family members to buy gifts for. But here, it's just us two and my parents. he felt so bad. Hello, it is lunchtime. This thing is so loud. He got a new air purifier. It is lunchtime, late lunch as usual, 1:08. I am hungry and I'm just gonna eat the vegetable soup I've been eating for the past couple days. It is so convenient and nice just to have it on hand or ready to eat. Work was, this morning at least, was a little hectic. Not as hectic as it usually is. I had a last minute request to get some media booked, and it turns out that another advertiser has that on hold. Oh, I'm done. I told my boss that I'm gonna sign off early, or no, I'm gonna take Friday off if I get all my work done. I will be signing on early tomorrow to get this last minute project out the door. And another thing that happened this afternoon was that I got invited by one of our media partners to the NBA Cup Championship on Tuesday, or one of the games, so I think that'll be fun. It's a fairly new event. I think it started in 2023, but it'll be cool to see what that's about. Actually, I think I mentioned that earlier because I mentioned that I need to get out of the house. I'm hoping to get out of the house now and check out the gym that I had in mind. And then after that, hopefully I get to chill, relax, do some girly artsy things that I've been wanting to do.
Are they missing something?
What else did you get? The soup?
No, I got the beef. The barbecue.
We just had takeout from Soyo and we decided to have our goal setting date today. So our goal setting date includes taking some time, 5 minutes, to hash out or brain dump everything that we want to achieve. So every little thing. And then we listed them out on a spreadsheet, categorized them, and now we're going through them, marking which ones have top priority, and going through each one and listing the estimated time it would take to achieve them. For those that are marked as high priority, list out what we can do in the immediate future to help ourselves achieve said goal. So I'll show some. We just did financial health, and there was a category before that. But this is the stuff that I can show you. I noticed that some couples online do a whole post-it note thing, a whole sticky note operation, but I figured this is just easier just to mirror a spreadsheet. These are our categories for the bottom half: mental wellness, our family, physical wellness, relationships. We'll go through each category and mark which one is top priority. So let's say out of my mental wellness, this one will be top priority. Edit and post videos, but not have it become stressful. Timing, this could be fairly immediate, like get a groove on definitely within 2 months, so 1 to 2 months. In the immediate future, an example of steps would be to time block, to edit, and make sure that I pick up my phone or camera and capture what I'm experiencing. The idea is to have weekly dates and this be part of our conversation. So just to check in on each other on how we're doing. Every, say, 3 months, we would reevaluate these goals. So maybe some of these will become deprioritized. Maybe some of these goals we've already achieved. So this is going to be a constant evolving spreadsheet, something that we can look at back at, and on those dates, weekly, monthly, and quarterly, we'll also remember to think about what we have done, what we have achieved, and be sure to celebrate them.